Since the coup, thousands have been detained, hundreds killed, and around 1 million people displaced from their homes by the military. Medical professionals, teachers, and students have often suffered gravely from the military's campaign of violence. But the people of Myanmar have not been cowed. They have boldly resisted military rule, making it clear that they desire a peaceful and democratic future. The UK has been at the forefront of the international response to the coup. We have used our leadership at the United Nations and G7 to secure strong statements condemning the coup and to call for an end to violence and a return to democracy. We have worked closely with our partners in the US, Canada, and the EU to impose targeted sanctions on the military regime and their business interests. Following the coup, we pivoted our aid programs in Myanmar to ensure that no UK aid was going to the military regime. We remain committed to meeting the needs of the most vulnerable in Myanmar. Last year, we provided over £49 million in aid to Myanmar. 70% of this was to meet the acute humanitarian and healthcare needs of the population. We remain a major donor in Myanmar, despite wider pressures. I want to pay a particular tribute today to the work of healthcare professionals in Myanmar, despite hugely challenging circumstances. Our previous Minister for Asia, Amanda Milling, met Dr. Za Wai So, the National Unity Government's Minister for Health and Education, to the UK in May of this year. He provided an eye-opening account of the challenges for medical professionals on the ground, including those who have sadly lost their lives or been detained at the hands of the military. As you know, there are deep and long-standing links between Myanmar and UK clinicians. We are proud of this relationship. The UK hugely values the contribution of Myanmar health professionals to the NHS and acknowledge the role of those who have trained in the UK and returned to Myanmar. I am delighted that the UK continues to support the Myanmar Emergency Response Fund, which is providing essential training and support to communities on the ground in Myanmar. The situation in Myanmar remains a priority for the UK government. We will continue to work to de-escalate the crisis and support the most vulnerable communities in Myanmar.